Indepth Radio. Distance and Darkside present Indepth Radio.
Ahoy!
Welcome back.
Feels like a little while, doesn't it?
It has.
Forgot what you look like.
So this is episode 4 of series 2.
I'm really excited.
You over the jet lag now from your America tour?
I'll tell you what, it was harsh. It was harsh.
So kicking off this episode with this one then, Opus.
Track entitled Reach, and this one, forthcoming chest plate 46, 22nd of March. Pre-orders are up now.
Nice. So a fully stacked episode we've got lined up this week, and we've got a banger in a bag from who?
We have a banger in a bag from Hebba.
Looking forward to that, and also we've got an interview with Sub.Mission's Nicole. Can't wait to hear that.
We'll try and pronounce her name again. Nicole Cacciavano. I'll probably get a slap for that next time I see her.
And of course, ending off the episode with our guess the track. It's still 0-0 in this series. Neither of us have guessed right.
Yep. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into track 2 then we've got lined up. So this one's something new, I think, out of the inbox?
Yeah, we think it. Yeah, from the inbox. I think it's a dub plate. This one by the Major Oak. Track entitled Fields of Kirsch.
Check it out. Feeling this one.
Big tune.
So remember, stack us up with your beats. Email us indepthradiouk@gmail.com.
We download them all and we check them all.
Yes. So we've got something else fresh. This one's forthcoming on a brand new label. More info in a sec, but let's get this underway. Check it out.
Right then, so I can reveal, if you don't know already, Samba has started. Oh, that was a big click with my mouth. Sorry. Has started his own label entitled Rain, and this is the first release. This is the A-side track entitled Ace Cloud, and this is a collab with Argo and Samba himself. Make sure you go and copy it, check it out when it's released.
So Rain 001, you heard it here first. Exclusive.
Hi guys, this is Hebba, and I'm happy to bring you my banger in the bag. The name of the tune is Mella I Hate. I love this tune because it always slams hard on the system and quite a lot of energy in the crowd going. The style is quite unique, a bit twisted with some imperfect off-grid percussion and effects, which really adds to his music and really spices up my sets. I hope you will love this tune and give Mella some love for this one.
Suicidal shit, suicidal shit, suicidal shit, suicidal shit.
You know what? This is a banger in the bag because this was banging all over the States when I was out there.
So how was it then? Come on, talk us through it.
It was very good, very positive. It felt very healthy out there.
How many shows did you have?
I think it was 7. Yeah, 7 in total. But yeah, I mean, just very positive. Just loads of enthusiasm, loads of new kids, new promoters, which is what it needs.
Yeah, and you're going back out there. Dates almost they're announced already, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm going to be going out there for any promoters from the States listening. I'll be there from the 8th of May to the 18th of May. Hit up Corey at Sub.Mission.
You must have played all right then to get you back out there so soon.
I think so, yeah.
So up next we've got something fresh from Article, forthcoming, right?
Yeah, indeed. Out to Chikenzo.
So titled Hemisphere.
Yes, produced by, and I believe this is their first release on Article, Mystic State.
Check it out.
Foundation is in the whole mountain. Jah love in the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things have been spoken of I always city of Jah, Zion and Mount Zion. Right, shall make mention of Rahab and of Babylon to them that know I. The old Philistine Tyre with Ethiopia, this man Emperor Haile Selassie I was born there. And after it shall be said that this and that man, which mean I and I, Western hemisphere. For the highest of himself, most established I and I, that Emperor Haile Selassie is the true and living Jah.
This one, something brand new from the inbox as well, from someone
Yeah. So
fresh.
This is really, really fresh.
By the Bass Buddha, track entitled Discovery.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Discovery, your goal for APU shutdown on time. Alt 1 not required. Discovery Houston, recommend vector transfer to the BFS. Roger roll, Discovery.
So I've just clocked what's on the next deck lined up. Always get excited when we get something new from the big guy.
Yeah, something fresh from Bouquet's finest. Track entitled Benz.
So you haven't asked me how my marathon training is going.
How is your your marathon training going?
Appalling.
It's good.
Yep. So quite
I
encouraging.
saw you running the other day with a pint in your hand and a bacon sandwich in your back pocket.
Don't, mate. I've got 8 weeks to get ready, and I'm up to 10 miles, which is nowhere near enough. So I need to be
It's pretty high, 10 miles.
not in marathon terms. It's not.
Right, okay.
It's not even halfway. Bit of a problem.
I'll probably have a heart attack at 2 miles. You can do it. You've done 10. This will be your
It's my
10th one.
10th and my last one. So for those listening, I'm going to need you to sponsor me. I need to raise £1,750. Expect the links to be coming out on all the social medias soon.
You can do it.
Right, lace up your boots. Check it out.
Stars,
Okay, so this week on Indepth, I am very happy to be speaking to Nicole who runs Sub.Mission in Denver, Colorado. What's happening?
First off, shouts to Distance for finally getting my last name right after 15 years of a friendship.
Well, you know, it's a tongue twister.
I have definitely heard that before.
So we first met when you booked me for a Sub.Mission. And I think it was 2008, correct me if I'm wrong. And I remember we spent quite a good few hours just like having a chat. And, you know, you were telling me about all the ideas you had for Sub.Mission. And, you know, likewise, I was telling you, I think about, you know, like the scene in the UK and all this kind of stuff. So, you know, maybe for those who aren't as familiar with you and Sub.Mission, kind of like what made you, you know, what got you started on your path in music and on this crazy journey?
Started off, honestly, just a fan of the music and started booking artists like yourself over in Denver for one-off shows. At that time, I think there was like 3 or 4 other promoters in America, so we got lots of time with the artists. From that, kind of evolved into opening and starting an agency to where I got the opportunity to book tours for all the guys that I got to know and love. And after about 7 or 8 years of throwing shows, I realized that if I wanted to do things the way I wanted and following my mission statement, that I'd need to purchase my own venue. And so in 2016, I did just that, and we opened the Black Box.
And I was very lucky to finally play the Black Box. I think it's about 3 weeks ago now. And yeah, I mean, it was wicked. The sound system was great. So, I mean, what does that mean to you to have your own venue, and kind of what do you see happening in the future for the club?
Opening the venue is like some full circle business. This actual spot was the first venue that let me bring in a sound system and book Hatcha and Banga back in like 2010. So it's quite amazing. I guess what it means now is I can do whatever the fuck I want, which is also amazing. And in the future, we just plan to continue to push boundaries, you know, and share the music that we love, the artists who are in it for the right reasons, to people who genuinely are here for the sound.
And how do you feel about the sound right now, and also the scene in Denver? I mean, it's always seemed pretty healthy to me, but obviously I don't see it, you know, every week as you do.
I think Denver has always been this anomaly. The scene has always been really healthy, and it just cycles well. You know, we have the dedicated people who stay with it, but because of that and because of the vibe Sub.Mission shows and now the Black Box puts off, we easily help bring in, you know, the younger kids who continue to make the scene what it is. As far as America, I think we're in a great place. You know, for the first time in quite some time, we have promoters who actually care about the sound and the history of it. And these promoters have never had the opportunity to book a lot of these guys, so the excitement is really there. So, you know, as far as an agent running an agency based off of this style of music, you know, I can't wait to see where it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I really felt it this time, you know, and obviously it'd been 5 years since I've been over, but yeah, the enthusiasm is definitely noticeable. Plus, just it just feels really, really healthy. So it was really, really good to witness. So, if anyone listening was keen to be a promoter, what advice would you give them?
I think first and foremost, it's important for promoters, new and old, to understand that this is a labor of love. takes a lot of years, time, hours, just takes a lot of dedication to really be successful and push the sound that you love. And I don't think success should be exemplified by the number of people on your dance floor. I think it should be the number of people and lives that you're able to change. I think it's also important for promoters to understand that this is a business and that these artists are making a living doing what they love. So with that said, being legit from the jump is important. Signing contracts in a timely manner, paying deposits so flights can stay cheap, making sure you're sober, picking up artists from airports and hotels, getting a nice hotel and following all the details on contracts and riders, you know, just basically being an upholding businessman or woman in order to make sure that those ends and the artists are comfortable so they can play the best set they possibly could. That's how you make sure that those experiences happen for the people inside.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point about the lives you can change, because I think that's exactly what happens with music, and it's exactly what happened with me. Just through watching other DJs or listening to bands or whatever, you know, experiences can definitely shape a path for you, and that's obviously what's happened in your case. So when I spoke to you a couple of weeks ago, you also mentioned that Sub.Mission have, or within the Black Box, you've built a studio. Maybe tell us a little bit more about that and what can be expected and what might be happening in this studio.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as cliche as it sounds, dubstep changed my life, you know, like being in front of a sound system in a dark room and not having to give a shit about anyone around me because they couldn't see me and I could just be vibing, and you know, it just created something that I never had before. It was a release from everything I was going through and just, you know, my happy space. So really my goal was just to provide that for as many people as possible. Yeah, as far as the studio goes, ultimately that's the latest venture of the Black Box and Sub.Mission. So we built a room upstairs where I was able to write a grant and got approved for Denver Music Venue and Arts to provide a space that would teach the Denver locals, you know, how to make music, where we can provide school lessons, 8-week sessions, one-on-one sessions. Not only would we be helping the artists and producers out who travel around or live here by making them some side cash, but we'd be helping the Denver scene kind of learn a little bit more about the music that they love and learn how to make it, or learn how to DJ it, or learn how to scratch, or any of those things. The second part of that is kind of like career exploration, where we'll be able to teach people how to be stage managers or sound engineers or visuals. You know, just ultimately giving back and providing the opportunity for people to learn and hopefully lead to employment in their future.
Well, I definitely believe that you have provided that space for people. And yeah, I think you should be really proud of the fact, you know, you've created this agency and the club night, and now you have the club. Well, I think the studio is a great idea, and I'd definitely like to come and check it next time. I would definitely like to talk to some people about music. Not that I know a lot about it. I also see that there's you know, a few Sub.Mission parties happening internationally. Like I know there was 2 in England not too long ago, and you were at Outlook Festival last year. So just to kind of round things off, you know, are there any other big shows planned to be happening outside of America?
Yeah, as far as the studio goes, we'd love to have you. I'm sure there's people out there who'd like to hear what you have to say. I know we would. And yeah, recently Sub.Mission Agency expanded to Europe, which is amazing. We're going to be representing artists not only from America, but from Europe. And that has kind of led to Outlook boats. We do have another boat planned this year. We're working with promoters in Amsterdam and Bristol. Every January we do a show. I'm looking to do another one come September after Outlook this year. As far as international, kind of put the halt on that for 1 second as far as shows go, because we're working into festival season here. So this year we've got Sub.Mission showcases at Winter Music Conference, South by Southwest, UNS Festival, One Vibration Festival, Sonic Bloom. Quite a few others have been interested as well. So, like I said earlier, the sound is really starting to kick off, and I think all the years of hard work and dedication are starting to pay off when it comes to exposure for the sound, as we're able to have all these really cool opportunities to push it at all these different festivals and all over the world, really. Do you think you could teach us how to make little space invaders on the tops of our coffees?
Yes, I am currently working on that now, and I will be as soon as I get off the phone to you. So yes, but look, thanks for having a little chat with us. It's been great catching up, and yeah, we'll no doubt speak very, very soon. Take care.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. Always nice to catch up. See you next time you're in Denver.
Big shout out to Nicole. Thanks for speaking us. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thanks, Nicole. We got everyone over at Sub.Mission
doing big things.
So into this, something brand new out of the Indepth radio inbox by someone called Madem. And
you can hello.
Gigo Presswigs, I think is
Gigo Presswiggers.
Yeah. So unusual title. Don't ask us to spell it. And if you want the full track list of every episode, go onto our Instagram page, which is Indepth Radio, and you'll see every track list published, including this one.
For sure. And make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram. Follow us on YouTube, SoundCloud. We're everywhere. iTunes,
Mixcloud. There's so many, isn't there?
There's too many. Well, there's never too many. But
So this is episode 4 of series 2. So remember, if you want to listen back to any episodes, do so. So the last episode was a live recording of you and Pokes from Bass Trace in Vienna.
It's true, the 4th year birthday celebration.
Yeah, so go and listen back to that if you haven't done so. There's a few exclusives in there, including that vocal track you've done with...
It's true, there is hidden in there somewhere is a vocal track of mine featuring Beezy, Crazy D and Sergeant Pokes.
And it goes off.
Big tune.
So check it out if you haven't done so. Right, into this one then. Something new. Dem Dead is the title. and Jack Jacob on Producle.
Put great songs upon our heart and praise upon our lip and give her the strength to sing them and the courage to deliver them, you know. I do not put myself on a pedestal because I'm a man who's prone to make mistakes just like any other man. And I stand with the reason I have in my car is the love I have for my God. And the greatest thing I think of in my car is the love with my behind. So therefore, upon such a love, put great songs upon our heart and praise upon our lip and give her the strength to sing them and the courage to deliver them, you know. And
Feeling this one.
Yeah, out to the Tack Jacob, Dem Dead.
So this one then, chest plate 45, looks familiar?
Yeah, it does. I recognise it already. So this one is out now in your shops. Also available over at my Bandcamp with an exclusive t-shirt. So have a little look. This one entitled Rotation. Myself on the buttons.
Should we fade this one down then?
Be my guest. Oh,
Switching up a little bit.
so we always like to throw in something different. And I like this one because it is very different. This one by Crowley, track entitled Don't Touch.
We need those sirens for this next one. So when we check out our Instagram, by the way, you'll see what we're giggling at here in the studio. Check out this next track. So we play some track every week, which is strictly not dubstep. And we're sure some people are probably thinking, come on, guys. What are you playing at?
What are you playing at? We don't just want 140.
It's not 140. So this one, J Brew on production and Breathe Stars. And this one's forthcoming on Purple City. Largen Up Bayfield. You absolute beauty of a person. Check it out. Ooh, ooh.
Beware.
Reminds me of some dark sort of LB rhythms.
Definitely. Feeling it.
Big tune.
Well tight to Bayfield.
Yes. Our very own selector. Into this next one then.
Something from Kodama?
Yeah.
Kodama. Track entitled One Too Many. We've all had one too many. Not today, but...
Absolutely. Yeah. I saw Cyrus, Tonnage and Beezy on Friday and definitely had one too many.
Wow.
Even Cyrus was dancing.
Well, he does like a dance.
He does like a dance, doesn't he?
He's got the moves. Especially flash dance. That's his favourite, isn't it? Larging up the Kodama. One too many.
Into this then. So this will be...
Well...
Almost the last track.
Almost the last track,
Yeah.
So this one, something else fresh that arrived in the inbox. This one by Maze. M-A-E-S. Maze?
Yes. Titled SK1.
Mm.
Check this one out and then you know what we've got next, don't you?
Oh.
Guess the track. It's quite tough this year. I can't believe it's 0-0.
Yeah, I need to have a little route
You might
through
get this
the
next one.
collection, yeah?
You might get this.
Okay. Right then, sit back and enjoy.
So I hope you're listening on a decent pair of headphones because this one packs a serious punch.
Feeling this one. Out to the Maze, SK1 track title. And remember, send us your tracks, indepthradiouk@gmail.com. If you think, oh, you know what? I've just finished this tune and I wouldn't mind hearing it played on radio. I don't know why I did it like that. They're just progressively. I did start with my normal accent and then I moved somewhere else, but there we go.
Moved to Bristol, didn't you? With that accent. So get in touch with us and please continue to leave your feedback on the SoundCloud comments. We really do appreciate it. And there's a few we've got to go through from the last episode, which we will do tonight. Well, these subs are kicking on this track.
Yeah, it's got a hidden gem.
Right, you ready for this? Guess the track then?
No.
So if you're listening for the first time, at the end of each episode we play a secret track dug out from the archives, and the challenge is simply to name who the producer is and what the title of the track is. The rule is it has to have been released.
Yes.
And you won the last series. Series 1, and at the moment it's 0-0. So you ready for this?
Let's see if we can
I
change
think
that.
I've gone a bit easy on you, like I did on them Koki tracks on series 1.
Okay.
But we'll see.
I'm ready. Nothing yet. You recorded this from vinyl, haven't you? Have you recorded this from vinyl? Hang on. Oh, I know this. Oh, man.
Everyone used to batter this.
It's not Benga, is it?
No.
It's not Luke Envoy.
No.
Not MLK.
No, it's not. Big John.
Not Eddie 7. Not Slaughter Mob. It's after Slaughter Mob, isn't it?
Yes.
Ah, do they still produce now?
Yes. Yes, I think, but I'm not familiar with anything
The others?
recent. No. So let us know. I seem to have got him on this one. Let us know in the SoundCloud comments. Would you have got this? Be honest. There's no Google here. No, this, I'm guessing this would have been, yeah, it would have been 2008, 9.
Deary me.
I was tempted to tell you the label there, but that would just give it away, I reckon.
Wasn't Sub Soldiers or Casper's label, was it?
No.
Wasn't a Headhunter?
No. Although, sounds a bit like Headhunter. In some
Yeah.
ways. No, it's not.
Oh man, are they a Londoner?
I've never actually met them or him, her, them.
Oh,
not giving anything away on this one. But I think London based.
not Snow. We said Slaughter Mob, didn't we?
Nope.
It's definitely not Search and Destroy.
Nope.
Oh,
It's way
man.
after that.
Two of them.
No,
possibly. Oh right. Oh right. Okay, that was.
It's
a.
a Uno. One person, one producer, individual.
Oh man. I know I'm gonna give myself a Chinese burn after this.
Listen to this bit. Nope. Not getting it.
No. It's not truth. You mean you just said it was.
Nope. He's definitely UK based. He might not be London, but I would say he is. I think he is.
Not common as Mark.
Nope.
Not Jake. No, not Jake's. No, this don't sound like a Jake's tune. Oh man, this sucks.
Still going to be 0-0, isn't it? Which is great. I wonder how many other people would have really got this, because it come out on one of the This Is Dubstep albums. It was a big tune. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh man. This is doing my head in.
Oh, it's nice when you're on this side of the fence.
Yeah, I can't even think now. I kind of. Did I know them? Do I know them?
You might. I don't. I know of, but I've never actually met him.
Man.
I don't think.
Well, we're nearly done, aren't we?
Running out of tunes, mate. Do you give up? Does sound a bit bengery, doesn't it? But
it does, but it's not. It's gonna, yeah. Well, we're out of music, aren't we? We can't have me guessing with silence. So hit me with it.
Benny Page.
Oh.
Panpipes. And it come out on Digital Soundboy. I think Digital Soundboy. Big tune. Big tune.
Well,
big tune.
I should never forgive myself.
So it's 0-0.
Okay.
We go into episode 5.
Live with that.
So we're back in 2 weeks' time. Every other Wednesday, 9 a.m. Set your alarm. SoundCloud, all the usuals. And so I'll see you in 2 weeks then.
Yeah. See you 2 weeks.
All right. Hope you enjoyed the show. Bye-bye.
Bye.